much. Siesta Key, of course, that point of contact for Hurricane Milton, where we really saw the impact. Dure Chumba is live for us right now on Siesta Key. And Dure, you've been making your way around. I know that you said that tactical teams started going door to door at 4 o'clock this morning and making rescues too.
That's right. They were making assessments and trying to ensure that there weren't any neighbors that were trapped in their properties here on Siesta Key. And driving around, we have seen some of the damage that we've been talking about all day. Trees down, power poles down, traffic signals down. And that's the same story when you go from street to street. You could look anywhere and you see the damage from the strong winds that Milton brought along with it. Now, just to give you a sense of the numbers for the power outage, we have in Sarasota County nearly 200,000 customers without power. That means once daylight is gone, this area is going to go back to dark. Water also cut off for folks on the Barrier Island. Now, Sarasota County officials are saying a lot of people are eager to come back home to check out their property and see what the damage is, but they're telling you hold off maybe a day or two, let them try to clean up the roads and get those hazardous situations like the power poles hanging, dangling. Let them get that off before you come in to assess your property. Now, we have seen some early returnees coming back to start the recovery process. We are actually in the home here in Siesta Key. We have the homeowner, Mr. Patrick Parker, who's allowed us in here to show his damage now. And Patrick, this is like rinse and repeat for you. Talk to me about what kind of damage is sustained here.
So with Helene, we had about 30 inches of water in the home. So we'd done the demolition, we'd torn out all the walls, we'd put all the furniture out on the curb. The city hadn't come and gotten it yet, so we had to hire someone private because we didn't want it to end up back in the house. But now when we come back for high winds, part of the roof missing, part of the siding missing, and probably the biggest thing is that there is a tree, a very large tree, in the pool that's broken through the enclosure. So again, we'd cleaned it up. We were covered in mud. We're covered in mud again. We're going to have to start all over with the drying, more demolition. And I don't even know what to do with something like this. How you get the tree out of your pool, who do you call, what's covered by insurance.
And you also have a lake that has come into your backyard here.
We do.
This is not normal, right?
No, the lake's very much farther out. Now, the water had come up with a Helene all the way into this area, and it had receded somewhat. But again, you can see it's at our back door. So yeah, it's going to take a long time for that. And plus, our house has a channel on both sides where it formed a river, and all kinds of things, park benches, people's mailboxes washed into the lake. So that's going to have to be cleaned up as well.
Yeah, and this is a story we're hearing. We also spoke to other neighbors. They're saying this situation was much better than they expected because this came with wind as opposed to water the last time Helene brought that. And they're saying even though the damage is pretty bad, they're glad that they've been able to make it out better than they did the last time. So again, like I said, rinse and repeat for some of these neighbors. And this is a community, a small town community. Everybody is banding together, is going to band together. They're already communicating on the social media platforms to try to help each other out. Again, this is just day one of the aftermath and the recovery process. So it's going to be a long haul for here, but we are going to be right here with our neighbors to help them through this. Live in Siesta Key, Dure Chumba, 10 Tampa Bay.